Hello there. I'm Dr. David. I'm in my 60s, and for more than 3 decades, I've had the privilege of working with patients of all ages, especially retirees and older adults. Today, I want to share a topic that many seniors care deeply about: 5 juice recipes to boost brain function and improve vision after 60. After 60, we start to notice subtle changes in our bodies, not sudden, but gentle ones. In the morning, you open your eyes and the world looks a little blurry. You walk into a room and forget what you came in for, or maybe, late at night, you're reading the news on your iPad and your eyes begin to ache, as if they're quietly protesting. That's enough for today. I've heard hundreds of patients share stories like these. One lovely woman named Helen, she's 72, once joked, "Doctor, I think my brain is aging faster than my hair." I smiled and told her, "Not exactly. Helen, your brain isn't getting old, it's just hungry for the nutrients it needs." You see, most of us believe these changes are just part of aging, something we have to accept. But that's not entirely true. Studies in the US show that more than 92% of people over 65 are deficient in at least one key nutrient needed to regenerate brain and eye cells, the very ones that keep our vision sharp and our memory clear. Here's what's fascinating. Our bodies never stop rebuilding themselves, even at 70, 80, or beyond. But like any workshop, the body needs raw materials, and our repair factory works hardest while we sleep. If, during that time, the body doesn't have enough of the essentials, things like omega-3s, lutein, vitamin B12, and antioxidants, the brain and eyes can't repair the wear and tear of the day. Imagine this: your brain is the conductor, and your eyes are the most delicate violin in the orchestra. If the conductor is exhausted and the strings are dry, the music won't sound right. That's exactly how our vitality fades when our cells don't get what they need. Many people ask me, "Doctor, is there a way to stop memory loss or prevent my vision from fading?" And I always smile and say, don't think about stopping aging. Think about giving your body what it needs to keep renewing itself. Aging isn't the end of the story. It's just a new chapter, the time to listen to your body, to care for it more deeply, and to realize that clarity of mind and brightness of vision can still belong to your 70s and 80s if you nurture them well. Have you ever felt that way? When your eyes blur a little in the morning, maybe that's your body whispering, "Please, feed me what I need so I can keep walking with you a little longer." 1. Beet juice. Boost blood flow and brain energy. Have you ever felt that afternoon crash around 2 or 3 p.m. when your brain just seems to shut down? Your eyes get heavy, your mind slows, and everything feels foggy. I know that feeling well. Many of my patients, especially those over 50, describe the same thing. And you know what? Sometimes, what we need isn't another cup of coffee, it's a small glass of fresh beet juice. Beets, that deep red root we often see in salads, are one of nature's hidden secrets for brain and heart vitality. They're rich in natural nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide, a compound that helps widen blood vessels, increasing blood flow and oxygen delivery to the brain, retina, and heart. One of my patients, George, 68, used to tell me, "Doc, every afternoon I feel like my brain just powers down. When I try to read, the words start to dance." I suggested he try a small glass of beet juice daily, just about 5 ounces, mixed with a little orange juice to soften the earthy taste. 3 weeks later, he came back smiling. "Doctor, I don't know if it's the beets, but I feel sharper. I can read without squinting." That's not magic, it's the science of circulation. When blood vessels open up, more oxygen reaches the brain. And the brain, that beautifully intricate engine, begins to hum again. The areas responsible for short-term memory, focus, and mood all start to light up. I often recommend drinking beet juice in the afternoon, between 2 and 4 p.m. When your body starts to slow down, it's like pressing the reset button. You can blend it with apple or orange for better taste and an extra dose of vitamin C to enhance nitrate absorption. Just imagine, with every sip, you're gently opening the tiny roads inside your body, letting oxygen and nutrients flow freely to your brain. Each drop of that red juice is like sunlight returning to your mind, awakening memory, focus, and mental clarity. And the best part, you don't need medicine or a clinic visit, just one simple daily ritual, one glass of crimson energy glowing like a sunset in your hands. Aging isn't the time to slow down, it's the time to nourish your mind with the quiet power of nature. So tomorrow, when the afternoon haze sets in and your eyes grow tired, remember the beat. Give your body a chance to revive gently, naturally, beautifully. Sometimes, the secret to staying young lies in a simple red glass of what nature already offered us. 2. Spinach juice. Nurture your nerves and protect your eyes. Have you noticed how, when we were young, a single good night's sleep could make our eyes sparkle again? But after 50 some mornings you look in the mirror and your eyes seem duller, more tired, like they've lost a bit of their light. I often tell my patients, your eyes are the first to tell you when your brain needs care. And one of the best gifts nature gives us for both the brain and the eyes is spinach juice. Spinach is something I believe everyone over 50 should include in their diet. It's rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, natural compounds that your retina craves. They act like built-in sunglasses, protecting the macula from UV rays and the blue light of screens. If you've ever heard of age-related macular degeneration, these are the nutrients that help slow that process. One of my patients, Eleanor, 70 years old, once told me, "Doctor, I can't read the small print in my books anymore." I suggested she drink 1 small glass of spinach juice every morning, nothing complicated, just a simple, fresh routine. She followed through. Faithfully. 2 months later, she came back, smiling. Now I read the newspaper every morning without squinting. She laughed, and I swear I saw a sparkle of joy return to her eyes. What most people don't know is that spinach is more than just eye food. It's also a powerful brain nourisher. It's packed with folate and vitamin K, 2 nutrients that help the body produce dopamine and serotonin. Those are your natural feel-good chemicals. They keep your mind clear, your mood calm, and they can even ease the quiet fog of sadness that sometimes comes with aging. I usually recommend drinking spinach juice mid-morning or right before lunch. That's when your body absorbs vitamins best. And remember, just 1 small glass a day is enough. Spinach contains oxalates, so moderation is important, especially if your kidneys need a little extra care. Now, I want you to picture this with every sip of that cool, green juice. Energy flows through your tiniest blood vessels, bringing freshness to every nerve cell, every corner of your retina. Your vision brightens, your thoughts settle, and somehow, your whole day feels lighter, calmer. When you take care of your eyes, you're really taking care of your soul, because through your eyes, you see the world, the people you love, and the person you're still becoming. Aging doesn't steal the light from your eyes, not if you know how to feed it. And sometimes, that light begins again with a single glass of smooth, green spinach juice in the morning. 3. Mango juice. Restore your mind and ease oxidative stress. Have you ever noticed that when you're tired or stressed, the world itself seems duller? Colors fade. The air feels heavy. Even sunlight loses its warmth when that happens. One of my favorite natural remedies for my patients, especially those over 60, is something simple: a glass of fresh mango juice. Mango, that golden fruit of summer, carries more than just sweetness. It's rich in vitamin C, vitamin B6, and powerful antioxidants called polyphenols. Together, they protect your nerve cells, reduce inflammation, and fight oxidative stress in the retina, keeping your vision sharp and your mind young. I remember a patient of mine, James, 74. He told me, "Doctor, I keep forgetting things, and my sleep's all over the place. The older I get, the messier my mind feels." I suggested he start his day with a glass of fresh mango juice, 1 ripe mango, blended with a few slices of carrot. 3 weeks later, he came back smiling. "Doctor, I'm sleeping better. I feel sharper, and even my skin looks better." That wasn't luck. Vitamin B6 helps your body create neurotransmitters like serotonin and GABA chemicals that help you focus, stay calm, and sleep deeply. Meanwhile, vitamin C acts as a shield against oxidative stress, that quiet, invisible force that wears down the brain and eyes over time. I often recommend drinking mango juice in the morning or early afternoon, when your body could use a gentle lift, not the jittery rush of coffee, but a soft, natural alertness like sunlight filtering through the trees. If you'd like to make it even better, try combining mango with carrot. The mix of golden sweetness and bright orange color isn't just delicious, it helps your body absorb beta-carotene, the precursor of vitamin A, essential for healthy vision and a strong retina. I often tell my patients, every glass of mango juice is a small reminder that your body can still come alive again. It just needs your permission. Age may silver your hair and wrinkle your skin, but your spirit, your clarity, your lightness of mind, those can still shine, if you let them. Let each morning begin with the golden hue of mango, the color of sunlight, vitality, and a mind at peace. 4. Carrot juice, the morning gold for your brain and vision. Morning is a sacred time, isn't it? When the first rays of light touch your window, that's when your eyes and your brain begin their dance for the day. And after more than 30 years as a physician, I've learned this truth: nothing wakes up your vision and memory quite like a glass of fresh carrot juice. Carrots, so simple, so familiar, hide a treasure of nutrients designed by nature for your eyes and brain. Inside that bright orange color are beta-carotene, lutein, and zeaxanthin, 3 essential protectors for your retina, your macula, and the neurons that carry light to your mind. I once had a patient, Martha, 69, a lifelong book lover. But lately, she told me, "Doctor, the letters start to dance on the page when I read at night." I advised her to drink 1 glass of carrot juice each morning with a teaspoon of olive oil. 2 months later, she called, her voice full of excitement. "Doctor, I can read late again. My eyes don't get tired anymore." You see, carrots also contain a lesser-known compound called falcarinol. It's a natural anti-inflammatory that protects your neuron membranes and improves short-term memory. In fact, studies show that people who regularly consume falcarinol experience a slower rate of cognitive decline than those who don't. I often tell my patients to drink their carrot juice early in the morning, and don't forget to pair it with a little healthy fat, a few walnuts, a spoon of olive oil, or a slice of ripe avocado. That's because vitamin A, which your body makes from beta-carotene, is best absorbed when fat is present. Now imagine this: with each sip, millions of brain and retinal cells wake up refreshed, refueled, ready. Your vision sharpens, your focus steadies, and your thoughts feel lighter, clearer. I like to call it the golden drink of morning, not just for its color, but for the way it awakens both body and spirit. If you've ever felt your eyesight fading, or your memory not as sharp as it once was, try starting tomorrow with a glass of fresh carrot juice. Simple, really. But I believe you'll feel the difference not just in your eyes, but deep within your soul. Bright eyes, clear mind, sometimes. You don't need a miracle, just 1 glass of carrot juice each morning. 5. Blueberry juice, rebuilding brain cells while you sleep. Have you ever wondered why some mornings you wake up feeling crystal clear while other days your mind feels wrapped in fog? The answer lies in the quality of your sleep and, even more importantly, how you nourish your brain before you close your eyes. Let me share a small secret from both science and nature. A glass of blueberry juice before bed can work wonders. You see, those tiny, deep purple berries aren't just delicious. They're packed with anthocyanins, powerful natural compounds that stimulate the regeneration of neurons, the brain's own nerve cells. Recent studies in the U.S. show that anthocyanins increase production of BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a kind of growth fertilizer that helps restore and form new connections between brain cells. I'll never forget one of my patients, Walter, 76. He told me, "Doctor, I sleep through the night, but when I wake up, my head feels heavy, like my brain hasn't caught up yet." So I suggested something simple before bed. Drink a small glass of blueberry juice, add half a ripe banana for a touch of sweetness, and a dose of tryptophan, the amino acid that helps your body produce serotonin for deep, restful sleep. 3 weeks later, Walter returned, smiling. "Doctor, I'm sleeping better. I even remember my dreams now, and my mind feels sharper in the morning." That, my friend, isn't magic, it's biology. When you sleep, your brain enters a powerful self-repair mode, clearing away old, damaged cells and creating new ones. Anthocyanins in blueberries support that process, working quietly through the night like tiny craftsmen, repairing the circuits of your mind so you wake up clearer, faster, more alive. And that's not all. Blueberries also protect your retina and the delicate blood vessels in your eyes, improving night vision, especially for older adults who find it hard to see in dim light. I usually recommend drinking blueberry juice about 90 minutes before bed, the perfect window for your body to absorb the nutrients and begin its nighttime restoration. So picture this. While you sleep, millions of neurons in your brain are quietly repairing, reconnecting, and regenerating. By morning, your mind feels brighter, your eyes clearer, your spirit lighter. Let your sleep become your healing time. Just one small glass of blueberry juice before bed, and you'll see how your brain can feel young again, quietly and deeply, like a garden coming back to life in the night. My dear friend, if you've journeyed with me this far through each glass of juice, from carrot to spinach, beetroot, mango, and finally, blueberry, you've probably realized something important. The human body is far more miraculous than we give it credit for. It doesn't age overnight. It simply slows down, waiting patiently for us to care for it the right way. Over the years, I've met hundreds, even thousands of patients in their 60s, 70s, and 80s. They come to me worried, "Doctor, my memory isn't what it used to be," or "My eyes are getting weaker. Reading is so hard now." And I always tell them this: aging isn't the enemy, it's a message. A quiet reminder that your body is asking for a little more love. So here's the simple 5-juice cycle I recommend. 6:30 a.m. Carrot juice. Awaken your eyes and brain with the golden glow of morning. One fresh glass with a drop of olive oil, a bright, energetic start to your day. 10:00 a.m. Spinach juice. Recharge your brain with lutein, folate, and vitamin K. A cool green boost from nature itself for focus, calm, and clarity. And 2:30 p.m. Beetroot juice. When fatigue creeps in, a glass of deep red beet brings oxygen and vitality back to the brain. You'll feel warmth flow through your body and your mental sharpness return. 4:30 p.m. Mango juice. A touch of tropical sweetness, rich in vitamin C and B6 to fight oxidative stress and lift your mood. A gentle pause for both memory and peace of mind. 8:30 p.m. Blueberry juice. As you prepare to rest, let the deep violet of blueberries do its quiet work, repairing neurons, restoring your eyes, and guiding you into deep, healing sleep. These aren't just 5 juices, they're 5 steps in a journey of renewal, a natural rhythm that helps you rediscover your focus, your vision, and your inner calm. You don't need to start all at once, just pick one, only one, and keep it for a week. Then add another, slowly, gently. You'll start to notice the change in your eyes, your energy, your thoughts, and the quiet joy of being alive. And if you're listening to me right now, maybe some part of you already wants to feel sharper, calmer, more vibrant again. Trust me, you can. Nature is always waiting. All you have to do is return to it. Aging may slow you down, but nature can help you restart. Just one glass a day, and your brain and eyes will begin to awaken again. If you found this video helpful, please like, share it with your friends and loved ones, especially those over 50, and don't forget to subscribe. Every week, I'll share simple, science-backed ways to keep your body strong, your mind clear, and your spirit bright. Because sometimes, healing doesn't come from medicine, it comes from the gentle way we learn to care for ourselves again.